This video is brought to you by Extra Wallets. Use the discount code Robbie25 to receive 25% off your first purchase, or head over to the link that's in the description below. What was the last Zac Efron movie you saw in the theaters? For me, it was 2017's Baywatch, a movie so utterly bad it made me reconsider why I even want to make movies.
Get deeper, lift the balls up higher.
And get closer.
Oh, God, it stinks.
I don't know, man. There's a big something. There's something. Oh, there is a hole. That's just his butthole.
On August 8th, 2017, I released my most viewed video ever. Neighbours, Smarter Than You Think. A little over 3 years later, and that video has accumulated over 850,000 views. In the video, I tackled Efron's character from the 2014 hit film Neighbours, and how I felt that his performance was just so brilliant, so much so that I thought his career was about to fucking explode. I thought that this character would lead to better and brighter things, perhaps even an Oscar or two. We live in a world where Jonah Hill is a 2-time Oscar nominee. I thought anything was possible. However, that was not the case. Efron's career since then has taken a polar opposite turn.
Hey, you made it.
In the years since 2014's Neighbours, Efron has starred in the following films: We Are Your Friends, Dirty Grandpa, Neighbours 2, Baywatch, The Disaster Artist, The Greatest Showman, extremely long title, The Beach Bum, and Scoob. When I say this is an extremely disappointing selection of films, I mean this is an extremely disappointing selection of films. Critically and commercially, the last 6 years for Zac Efron has been incredibly disappointing. We Are Your Friends, which had the potential to be Amadeus in the DJ scene, scored 38% on Rotten Tomatoes, and only grossed, yes, get this number, $11.1 million worldwide. Meanwhile, Dirty Grandpa, while kinda profitable with a worldwide gross of over 111 million, scored a mere 11% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Jason,
What's wrong with...
I want to fuck.
Oh, my God.
For the first time in 40 years, I'm single, and I want to fuck.
Ugh.
I want to fuck until my dick falls off. I want to fuck a horse, and I want to drink its blood.
I'm gonna throw up.
In fact, since 2014's Neighbours, 2 of Efron's 11 films have scored above 60% on Rotten Tomatoes. Those 2 being Neighbours 2 with 64% and The Disaster Artist, a movie he had one scene in with 91. Sure, while The Greatest Showman was incredibly successful for Efron, making over $435 million worldwide, look at the career Zendaya has had since then. Not only has she starred in hit films like Spider-Man Far From Home and the upcoming Dune, but she's also been killing it on the small screen with HBO's Euphoria, a performance which earned her a nomination for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series at the Primetime Emmys. What I'm saying is, Zendaya has not relied on the success of The Greatest Showman. She has continued to work her ass off to get the next big thing. Take some fucking notes, Efron. Of course, the blame is not entirely on Zac Efron himself. I understand why Efron's agents constantly put him in stupid comedies. I get it. He's a handsome guy with a ridiculous figure. He's a great punching bag for the writers and directors. It is funny when Zac Efron has to be naked, because he's handsome and ripped. Do you guys get that? Do you get the joke? All of this said, I find this to be almost abusive from Hollywood. I mean, this guy is clearly deserving of more than this, and yet all his agents are willing to offer up is a remake of 3 Men and a Baby for Disney+. Are you fucking serious? What I find the most frustrating about Efron's career is that the actor clearly needs to say no. He has a lot of star power and a lot of talent, and yet he's falling victim to this pathetic machine that would rather waste all of that in exchange for an awful studio comedy that no one except me will remember in 3 years' time. Again, fuck you, Baywatch. This year, Efron starred in a doco-series on Netflix titled Down to Earth. This series was an extremely welcome breath of fresh air for the actor and his fans. Here, audiences saw the guy Efron really is. He wasn't this great god molded out of fucking titanium. Instead, he's a simple, charming dude who just happens to care about some really important shit, like tectonic plates.
Plate tectonics is the theory that our planet's surface is broken up into several rigid sections of thick rock. There's roughly 7 major plates that make up the continents, and then many minor plates that fill up the rest of the Earth's crust. Whoa.
Sure, what I and millions of others really adore about this show is just how wholesome and down-to-earth Efron really is. He isn't trying to act macho or walking in on Robert De Niro beating his goddamn dick off. He's just being himself, and it's incredibly enjoyable to watch.
That's what I love about these high school girls, man. I get older, they stay the same age.
We all know and love Matthew McConaughey. In the early to late 2000s, McConaughey had become typecast in the romantic comedy genre. Like Efron, a lot of the humour in these films revolved around how attractive McConaughey is. In 2009, McConaughey ended that career path. He left Hollywood and starred in not 1, not 2, but 3 independent films. A year later, he followed this up by starring in Mud, Magic Mike, and The Paperboy alongside Zac Efron. In 2013, the Efronaissance was completed with the releases of Dallas Buyers Club and Martin Scorsese's The Wolf of Wall Street. The actor followed up his Oscar-winning turn in Dallas Buyers Club with a leading performance in Christopher Nolan's Interstellar and Season 1 of HBO's True Detective. Within a very short window of 4 years, Matthew McConaughey revolutionized how the world saw him. He went from being a joke to becoming one of the most expensive and successful actors in Hollywood. In 2014, McConaughey remarked the following: "I got a feeling like, for a few years I was doing something that I liked to do with romantic and action comedies. But believe me, I noticed there were other things that were not coming in. And if they were coming in, it was an independent form with a much smaller paycheck, and nobody really wanted to get behind them. But I knew I could say no to the things I'd been doing. In saying no to those things, I knew work was going to dry up for a while. 1.5 years, still nothing. At 2 years, all of a sudden, in my opinion, I became a new good idea for some good directors." Zac, this is what I want from you. The next part of this video, Zac, is aimed directly at you. Look, man, I don't know how to really say this. I love what you do. I think you are one of the most talented actors in Hollywood right now. But I do not think Hollywood understands that fact. I do not think the producers and the agents and CAA and Bob Iger, I don't think they get it, bro. I don't think they do. Me? I'd write you a fucking tragedy, man. I would. I have. You're my Caligula if you ever want to do that sort of thing. Hollywood, man, Hollywood doesn't deserve you. It doesn't, bro. They don't understand what you can do. You know, they think your abs fucking are just there. They don't think it's work that you need to put yourself through to get them. They just think you came out of the womb looking like that. But I understand the fucking commitment. I understand that. I understand how difficult it was for you to get ripped for Baywatch. And what a waste it was. What a waste. Baywatch was fucking terrible. You know it, I know it, we all fucking know it. And don't even get me started on Mike and Dave and need wedding dates. What the fuck was that shit? Come on, Zac. Come on, Zac. The films they are shoving you in, let's be honest with ourselves, man. They suck. They're terrible. They don't do you any favors as an actor. How many times can we watch you fall over shirtless? Or walk in on Robert De Niro beating his goddamn dick off?
Hey, you made it.
How many times do you have to do that before you as an actor or your agency or whatever tell you that's enough, Zac? Enough is enough. Zac, you need to escape to the Indies. You need to find your Lincoln lawyer. And no, extremely long title does not count. Zac, the world is waiting for you to expose us to your true fucking potential. I sound like a Scientologist right now, but it's true. Zac, follow the reconnaissance. Call up Bob Iger and tell him, fuck you bro, I'm not doing your bullshit remake of Three Men and a Baby. Drop out of whatever bullshit studio movie you're doing and go to the indies. Go find a horror movie that has a female director and just do that shit. Do it. Do something that your fucking existence is so important to the project. Do something that makes you want to get up in the morning. Is that what Scoob made you want to do? Zach, go find a project that could genuinely change the game for you. I went to the cinemas, bro. I paid real money to see We Are Your Friends. I bought 2 tickets, one for myself and one for a date. Do you know how bad that movie was, man? That movie was fucking terrible. Zach, you need to leave Hollywood. Not forever, but for a little bit. You need to follow the reconnaissance. Let's leave all this shit behind us. Let's say sayonara to Baywatch and sayonara to the Neighbours franchise. Zach, you need to leave all of that behind you and start the Efronaissance. One thing I absolutely hate about going to the gym or the supermarkets or the movie cinemas is carrying around a big and bulky wallet. Nothing drives me insane more than carrying around unnecessary shit. Luckily for myself and potentially you, there's Extra wallets. Extra wallets are ultra slim, beautifully designed, trackable. Oh, and they have instant card access. There's no more fumbling to get out your ID, discount card, your credit card or whatever. Just watch this, watch this. Oh, I do this 3 or 4 times a day. It's actually ridiculous. I need to stop. It's an addiction. Each Extra product is handcrafted from the highest quality genuine leather available around the globe. Sourced from LWG gold-rated tanneries, who serve only top-of-the-line luxury leather brands. Each product that makes it through Extra's design process adheres to the company's 5 criteria that distinguish their products from other, and let's be honest here, worse ones on the market. Efficiency, safeguarding, innovation, quality craftsmanship, and style. If you are in desperate need of a lighter, slimmer, more stylish wallet, please look no further than Extra. My viewers can receive 25% off their first purchase by using the discount code ROBBY25 or by clicking the link that's in the description below. Like I said last time, I get sponsorship offers all the time. Very rarely do ones come in that I genuinely believe in, like Extra. Extra is just a great little product here. I love the quick access stuff, it's fantastic. You know, if I'm going to the gym or if I'm going to soccer, I can just chuck this in my bag and it has everything. Try it out, you know, you get 25% off, helps the channel, it helps you, and yeah, I see this as a win-win for all parties considered. So just to reiterate, it's Robbie25 or click the link that's in the description below. Thank you so much for watching this week's video, guys. It really does mean a great deal. Thanks for the support on the Tenet review as well. That was awesome. My next video will probably be, and let me know if you guys have any interest in seeing this, will be a ranking of Zack Snyder's filmography. I've always wanted to go through all his movies and sort of work out which one's my favorite, which one's my least favorite, and just sort of see how my list compares with yours. And I think you guys would enjoy that, and I would enjoy having an excuse to watch all of Zack Snyder's movies for a week. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that, and until next time, bye bye.